Alright, welcome everyone to episode 17 of the Wilderheim series. Hello Chris, hello Fuqinglan, glad to have you guys here. Anyone else in chat or who's watching, welcome. Today is going to be a pretty chill building stream and just some chatting about the news and future of what I have planned for this series. But yeah, without further ado, let's give you an update on the cabin. I know last time was the iron run, so I'm super happy to have obtained iron. We can now have some stone things. As you can see, got the stone path starting to go around, which is definitely looking really nice. Welcome, Erica. Glad to have you here. Welcome, everyone. All right, yeah. So and then other stone things is the cellar, which I started, but we'll be working on this more today. Super stoked to have this coming along a lot. We'll finally have a bit more storage, just for some early game things to get us through the Iron Age. That's the hope anyway, but yeah. Don't take this wrong way, but I'm hoping this will lull me to sleep. Oh yeah, Erica. It's meant to be relaxing. I definitely don't take that the wrong way. You guys can chill out, grab a cup of tea, grab a snack. Whatever you guys want to do. Basement looking good. Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is coming along. So yeah, what other updates? I've started a little bit of terraforming, a little bit of landscaping, just kind of making use of this pond in the back with a little dock that comes off the path. So definitely starting to come along. My brother started working on a blacksmith out here, so we might do a little bit more work on this in today's episode. So basically just rearrange the smelters and charcoal kiln, and we'll put the workshop outside here under a roof. So he just outlined that, kind of created a floor plan so that I could be doing some more finishing that up, just to get the rest of that iron smelted. Love that cellar comes with a mushroom. Definitely, I know, we've got a couple mushrooms growing in here. Sadly, when the floor is done, I think it'll cover up some of these mushrooms because there were a couple more under the... Yeah, see, there's a... Oh, wait! It looks like, this looks like you're right, Eric. I can kind of, like, if I know where the mushroom is, I can still pick it up even through the floor. Perfect. Well, that's kind of cool. So yeah, we've got some mushrooms in the cellar. I guess they will, they'll keep growing there. Gosh, I love the lighting. Look at that sunset. So beautiful. Planted a couple trees as well. Just because trees add so much to the foresty vibe of any build, so I'm just stoked to get some landscaping going here. Super happy for that. Welcome, Kongfeel! How's everyone doing? Definitely pretty relaxing. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad it's relaxing. I definitely try to do that. There's those hardcore streams where there's lots of adventure and action-packed. Today is definitely one of those more relaxing building streams because we got the iron we needed. So what did I make with iron so far? I just made an iron pick so that we could get ready to get some obsidian if I make it to the, like, just run up in a mountain, grab it, and come back down for that next workbench upgrade at some point. Maybe not today, I guess we'll see. But yeah, so it's definitely coming along nice. Got the oak tree back here. This is the iron. I've got some of it smelted. Actually, most of it smelted. I think I had a little bit more iron. Did I have? Yeah, I still have 4 more iron to smelt right here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and smelt this really quick, just so we have all the iron that we got from last time smelted. That way when I sleep, there we go, 4 iron, and we'll just go ahead and fill up this smelter here. Perfect. Wow, that has changed a lot since the last time I saw this build. Man, I missed a ton. Definitely. Yeah, the paths definitely add a ton. Paths and trees make all the difference. I guess another thing is that chimney. I just finished the taper that I had, like, kind of finished in last stream, but yeah, the smoke is venting fine, so I know some of you guys were worried that the smoke might not vent super good from last stream, but it's definitely doing all right. So we moved the cauldron here, and then we've got this one ready for some ovens at some point, if I put ovens in it. We'll see. Maybe I'll have like a second fire or something, because this cabin, as I'll be telling you guys shortly, just some news and things, might be pretty much to get us through the Iron Age. That's kind of what I want the purpose of this cabin to be, because I definitely need like a nice big space, especially for when my brother joins and stuff, just to get us far enough along through that Iron Age, through the grindy stage of the game, because I've got some awesome builds planned for things I'd like to do in the mountains, in the Mistlands, all sorts of things like that. So I'm definitely really excited. But yeah, day 103. It's moving along like crazy. Already at episode 17, I can't believe it. Let's go grab the rest of my iron here. That should be all ready to go. Yeah, I love the stone paths. And thank you all so much to those of you who voted in the community section of my YouTube channel on the polls that I create and things. The last one was about paths specifically, to get your guys' feedback about this kind of thing. So I definitely love, one of you commented that the stone paths look really great with these edges. So I tried putting some edges around them, and I definitely agree. This looks really awesome. Don't hate me, but is Soulgazer your brother? Yes, Soulgazer is my brother. That is correct. Yeah, ask any questions you guys want. Nothing wrong with asking questions. I know sometimes it can be confusing if you haven't been tuned in for like absolutely everything. But yeah, he's my brother, so he'll hop on sometimes. He's younger brother, so he's still in school, which is why he can't be on a whole bunch. But when he can, he's on and working on some stuff. So that's always fun to have him when he can. All right, perfect. So there's the rest of the iron. Get some of that, and we can maybe get a roof on this thing. That would be probably a priority, so we can get all the upgrades for the workbench and other stuff out here. Oh, gee, I feel dumb not knowing that. No worries at all. Yeah, nobody needs to feel let down or dumb or anything on this channel. This is, yeah, it's totally fine. Always ask questions. It's the best way of coming to answers, right? I need to work out how I'm doing my farm paths. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, take any inspiration you want. So what I've, yeah, about the path thing as well. I love kind of doing this cobblestone vibe in the town, like in the area where we're building. And this is another thing that I really got a lot of great feedback from that poll that I put in the community tab from you guys. Doing kind of stone paths, more sophisticated, developed paths and landscaping right around the building areas. And then, as you can see, I've started kind of this dirt path that just kind of leads off into the forest, thinking that we could go to the trader or the mountain biome, things like that. So the paths that I kind of do throughout the forest, the roads and stuff, I'm just doing this dirt instead of the cobblestone because it just fits that forest a lot nicer. Doesn't look so harsh, if you will. Doesn't stand out quite as much, and you just can't go wrong with the good dirt paths. So yeah, I've just kind of started chipping this away. But I was doing a whole bunch of tests. I know that's why it's been a little bit since the last live stream, because I was trying to figure out path-wise. I've heard a lot of controversy and opinions online about the fact that a cobblestone path is much faster for running on and pulling the cart on, things like that, than a dirt path. And then that a dirt path was still faster than pulling it on normal ground. So I did a whole bunch of tests, and I found out, based on the tests, and maybe I'll do a separate video about this too, that the cart will actually move just as fast, and you will run just as fast. There is no such thing as like a stamina buff having a better path or cart going faster. The cart will go faster if there are not obstacles in its way. So like, as long as I don't have bushes or rocks or other things that I'm trying to haul the cart over, then it will definitely go faster. So all you need for the cart to go faster and be efficient is a relatively flat surface. So even if this was cultivated and not dirt, as long as it was flat, the cart would still go really fast. So yeah, that kind of clears that up. So basically doing dirt paths is the way I'm gonna go. Just looks nice and efficient. Chris, okay, I know this is a question I've been wondering for a long time. Why did you decide to call yourself Chiselchip? Definitely. That's a question that I've got a few times, and basically, there's a few reasons. The very first inspiration for Chiselchip was because in real life, for a long time, many years, and still to this day, I am a carpenter. I make a lot of, wood items, home items. I'm doing a lot more like metal mechanics and other things with building bikes and stuff now. But that was kind of where that inspiration came from because I would always be carving with chisels, and the wood chips that would fly off of them, I was like, it just kind of fit, and it has a nice ring to it, and I was trying to think of something that was like semi-unique, that felt good for me to keep for a while and felt fun, and that's where that name arose from. It was also like available, so to speak, when it comes to having like youtube.com/Chiselchip, or like the Minecraft IGN Chiselchip, because I did start with some Minecraft on this channel before Valheim, things like that. But I'll be sticking with it. I kind of like it, so that's where that one came from. All right, maybe let's get crafting some. Well, yeah, let's get that roof over that workshop, and then let's get crafting some iron gear because that'd be pretty cool. So let's see, what do I have in here that I'm just wondering if I have any wood in here that I haven't used yet. Looks like all my wood might be outside or in the chests in the cellar down here, because I finally just put a couple chests up for some stone and wood because I was having so much. Yeah, there we go. There's all the wood, so I can get the stone in here. Perfect. Yeah, let's go get a roof on that workshop area. Yeah, this whole like facility in here will just be super great for kind of hopping our way into the Iron Age, getting the grindy stuff. And then what I'm thinking is, we haven't actually explored a ton of the map. We've kind of just been around the Meadows area, kind of went through here to find some place toward the edge of the map. But I'm also realizing, like, not much of the map has been explored. We definitely explored a lot going to get some iron to try to find the swamp, which we found over here. There might be some more crypts in this swamp, so I'll have to go look at those. But that'll be, yeah. So I'm thinking, like, once we kind of develop this this house area over here, I might take, like, a long sailing trip and try to just, like, maybe go this way, maybe this way, explore some of the sides of the map, that kind of thing. Because for some of the builds I want to plan for survival, I've really been giving it thought in terms of the time I want to put into them, things like that. I don't want to feel like a rushed build just for a series. I want it to feel like it really, like it really took time, it really meant something, and it turns out really well and feels very lived in and things. So I really want to find like the ideal locations for builds, not just kind of pick the first things I come across. So there may be some of that. I've also talked to some developers as well about future updates, things like that in terms of what's affected by exploring certain areas, being close to certain areas, all that good stuff. So that's some more stuff we can talk about in today's stream. Got some more questions in the chat. Are you ever going to make a wood and stone farm? I definitely recommend for big builds. Definitely will. Yep. At some point, using the great ore spawner, that would be a great thing to add. So far, I have plenty of wood and stone just from like fighting them and also cutting down trees and removing stones for landscaping, stuff like that. And this series is definitely dedicated more toward cozier, smaller survival builds. Like I said, this big cabin is definitely the biggest we'll ever see in this series in terms of like the biggest single build all in one, just because we needed something with a lot of space to get us through the Iron Age primarily. But yeah, I think I'll probably end up doing a stone and wood farm at some point, but I don't want to be too automated with farms. So in terms of like chickens were added to the game, obviously, things like that, and there are tons of awesome designs for fully automated chicken farms and things, but they kind of look big and bulky, and so I'm thinking of keeping it really simple with the farms. Pretty basics, basic survival farming. Not too, like, automated or fancy with that, but... Oh yeah, that was the last I saw. You were trying to find a swamp. Yeah, definitely. Yep, so we found the swamp, and we got some iron, and yeah. Let's make some stuff with that iron. So let me get a roof over this workbench and forge area, and then we'll actually be able to do some crafting here. I think I can use, yeah, the... Oh, that's a 45-degree roof peak. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, this will be easy. Soulgazer did a great job just designing a simple floor plan here for this workshop. That's awesome. Just super great vibe. Fits the space really well. I like it. Definitely like it. All right. Looks like we got to get one of those 26-degree beams here. Perfect. Another one right here. A couple more 26s. Awesome. So that should make at least the workbench usable. Yep. Awesome. And I don't know... Yep, the forge is usable as well, so that's not actually too exposed. Perfect. That is awesome. Looks really nice. Cool. So those are good to go now. Let me finish this side off with a full roof, because that'll just help it be protected from the elements. I know all this stuff is kind of rotted right now, so I'll have to do a bit of repair. But that's all good to go. And then that'll be for the smoke ventilation kind of the charcoal kiln here. Perfect. I can go ahead and repair some more of this stuff here. Awesome. It's actually not too out of repair. Just some sections I think we did a little bit of repairing before. That'll be good. Cool. That one. Awesome. Alright, and let's trim this side out. Just to start looking nice. And that'll be perfect. Yeah, I like this this shop design. Feels very open. Very simple. Definitely very simple. Which is definitely what we're going for in this section. I'll be getting, once I get through the very grindy stage of Valheim and get some of the bosses taken out, getting some of those nice new building recipes and materials unlocked, I'll definitely plan to do really great builds utilizing all the materials, because that's something I really like, especially after Motor and stuff, being able to use dark wood and all the new things we can have. Alright, awesome. So we actually didn't end up using much wood to create that roof. I will trim it out with the rest of the wood that we have here. On the front here especially, just so it looks nice. Perfect. And I think just a, 45-degree cross. Let's see, can we pop it in? There we go. Awesome, that looks really good. And then we can just get those little planks here on the sides. I like this roof eave design. It just tends to work really well. Very simple, not too intensive, but just adds a lot of texture to the build as a simple way to do a roof. So that's like the usual way that I build. Some other ways are, you know, this was definitely more complicated, doing this log overlap roof overhang design. Well, you can get tar anytime if you are crazy enough. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if I do what I did last time and accidentally land in the swamps or in the plains instead of the meadows, then I can just get some tar. Oh, that would be... Yeah, I mean, it's possible. It's definitely possible. I mean, probably not super consistently, but I could definitely range some growths, try to be running around frantically and gain some tar. It's very true. Has anybody else tried to make a castle in the mountains in Valheim? I definitely have, and that's actually something I want to do in this series. Not really a castle build. I have done some like big fortress castle stuff just for fun a while ago. But I definitely plan to do some cool some cool mountain cabins slash stronghold builds. That'll be a lot of fun. It's definitely a cool thing. It fits the mountain biome so nicely. Exactly. Yeah. Every time I try to... Let's see, it's never flat. Never can get it flat. Oh, for like leveling in the mountains? Yeah. It's definitely pretty hard. I think I need to do a tar run soon. I need some bedroom screens. Yeah, that's really nice for those. Those and the dark wood trim. Those are like the things I'm looking forward to most, that's for sure. That dark wood, those dark wood beams, especially now that they added the 45 and 26 degree beams for the edge of roofs, the shingle roofs too. So much good stuff can come out of having the tar, so I definitely like that. Alright, so now that we have a roof here, I'm gonna go grab some of the upgrades from the forge that I had inside and bring them out to officially establish out here. Just beat the Elder Eric and already taking talking about mountain fun times and how tar run. I thought Valheim was supposed to be pretty chill. Oh, I know. There's chill and chaos, right? That's for every Valheim series. Yeah, if any of you want to check out Valheim, that's a pretty cool series with Kongviel, Erica, and Matt's gaming channel. Oh, definitely relaxing and hectic. All that's just Valheim. That's just Valheim. You can't ever get something that's just relaxing unless you just stay in the meadows like your whole time. So that's just the nature of it. Alright, so these are the things that I wanted to move outside. So let's destroy as many of them as I can, I guess. I think I already had a forge cooler. I think Soulgazer put a forge cooler in it. We had the last one out here. Let's see. Just a little tar for building purposes. Love the fishing dock. Thanks! Yeah, I mean, there's no fish in this pond here, but it looks cute. It definitely looks cute. Yeah. I just figured, like, there was a sharp edge to the path here, and it just was a good way to break it up a bit. And then the fences, I don't know, I just kind of arbitrarily placed them, thinking that maybe it could be an animal pen someday, or just looks nice. Kind of an outline, fencing in a yard sort of a thing. Yeah, there is a forge cooler here, so let's go ahead and put the anvils. I think I can kind of fit them, yeah, right in here. Or actually, oh yeah, no, I can fit them here, and then I can put the bellows on the outside, but I do need more chains for those bellows, so I won't be able to do those today. But let's see, where would the best... that's not bad for the stone cutter. Something like that. Yeah, we can still walk through there, no problem. So yeah, level 4 forge. I like it. Alright, now let's grab some iron. I want to make some stuff. I want to make some stuff with all that iron that we grabbed in the last episodes. Alright, I know I'm carrying too much. Maybe I gotta let up on it a bit. I just want to see what recipes I've unlocked and what they cost. We definitely want some iron nails, because I can make the longship. That would be really cool. What else? Iron scale mail. That's 20 iron. I might make the top for that. That would be nice. So let me go grab some deer hide and grab some of that scale mail. That would be cool. I think I have plenty of deer hide inside here. Not sure. Or actually, deer hide's in the cart, isn't it? I think I was putting a lot of deer hide in the cart. The cart has kind of become a temporary storage solution. It always works. Yep, there you go. I've got 20 of them. That is more than enough. So I need 2, and I need 20 iron. Let's see if I can carry that in my inventory. Oh, no. I'm still carrying too much. What about without my wood? There we go. That'll work. I once had a cheat sledge and a cheat sword, and I was going to the mountain with God mode off and died from falling. I didn't know how cheats work. And I was so mad I didn't have anything, aka restart. Definitely. Yeah, I create cheat worlds all the time just to, like, practice building. You know, I wouldn't be able to, like, do this overlapping cabin design. I definitely tried a bunch of like renditions in a cheat world. It just helps. It's kind of nice that Valheim allows us to do that for practicing and stuff. Definitely was good. All right, iron scale mail. Let's do this. That's 14 armor, and my troll hide currently is 10 armor. So here we go. Let's put that shirt on. There we go. Officially into the Iron Age. Actually, that does not look bad. I kind of like the iron shirt with the troll hide armor. That's a cool combo. I always like trying on different armor combos. That's why I like to keep all my sets of armor that I've made. It's always fun. So yeah, let's make, how much do we need for that longship? Or I don't think we've actually unlocked it yet, because yeah, we haven't gotten ancient bark. So let's get ancient bark. That should be my next priority. And there's a swamp right over there, so let's sleep tonight and then head over to the swamp so I can get some ancient bark. And then we'll have unlocked the recipe for the longship, which would be super good, especially if we're planning on going exploring to find like the perfect spot to settle down and start a lot of cool builds. Because I'm hoping to find somewhere where there's like a beautiful like big black forest coast where we could maybe do like a cute fishing village, cabins, little bridges, just beautiful stuff like that. And then having like a nice mountain biome that is a little flatter than the one we have over here. So the mountain biome we have back there is crazy, crazy steep. You know, I'm just looking at it. I'll get outside, we can look at it too if it's not too foggy this morning, which it looks like it is, but yeah, there's a mountain biome right back there. And it's tall. It is crazy tall. You can kind of see the outline of that top peak right there where my crosshair is. That's the beginnings of it. But I kind of want something a little flatter, a little more leveled off. Just for that. You need 10 iron nails. Or 10 iron for 100 nails. Because I think it's like 80 iron nails for the longship, I think. Haven't seen the vid when you go to the swamp. Have you forgotten? Oh, yes, I fought an abomination. I did fight one. That was last stream. So episode 16. I pulled that off. We ranged it with the bow, and we got 5 ancient roots. So those are chilling somewhere in one of these chests. So yeah, that was awesome. That was definitely awesome. I only need a couple more of those. It's 100 nails for the longship. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Or isn't it? Yeah, it's probably 80 for the carve. That's what I'm getting it mixed up on. So this is cool. We've got a little more armor. We are at 37 with that versus 33 with that. So yeah, the iron armor is definitely, we're definitely getting upgraded a little more. I won't go ahead and upgrade it just yet because I really want to make sure I get those iron nails. That's like my first priority because the longship is definitely going to be a massive upgrade for gameplay. And I want to make sure that that's made before I go making more armor or upgrading my armor. But we'll definitely do like another iron run at some point. Or maybe I'll just go at some point to that same swamp again and let you guys know if I find any more crypts. Just for some more iron from that one. But let's see. Let me go ahead and deposit the rest of my coal into these, because I don't need to carry that around with me everywhere. Perfect. And we could just pop some core wood in here. I have so much core wood, it's crazy, so I don't need to worry about saving it too much anymore, so that can be doing its thing. Longship is typically the first thing I do with iron. Cool, yeah. I mean, I know I've got plenty of iron, so that's why I went ahead and made the pick in the iron shirt here. That'll be good. But yeah, I definitely want to prioritize that. Alright, let's wait for the waves to go down so I can hop onto my little raft here. There we go. And let's eat up my food. Perfect. And we can go to the swamps there. I'll just go to the little one, like right over here, because we can get some ancient bark from that. That'll definitely have ancient trees. It does not have any iron in it, but it'll have the rest of the stuff we need. I kind of like little swamp biomes. They're kind of cute. Like, not too big to where you find yourself like getting lost in them, but big enough to where they've got a little bit of ancient bark. They still spawn the mobs you need, but they're small enough where you could do like a little tree village in it or something. That could be kind of fun. I kind of want to do that in this series as well. Oh, there's a big rock there. Pro Chiselchip Sailor, as always. Goodness. All right. Just not even looking. I didn't even know there was a rock in the middle here. I'm sailing backwards. That's always the... I gotta turn the opposite way of where I want to go. That's the easy way. So yeah, let's just park the raft right over here. Right on the edge by the little underhill area with this little burial chamber. And yeah, there's so many ancient trees. I'll be able to find a ton of them here. Still got a rested buff, which is awesome. So let me just grab my mace, because I want that. Gonna want that. And I've upgraded my bronze tools as well, so I'm pretty happy with them. That's why I'm mainly just want to use iron for armor and the nails, because I don't really need it for tools or weapons just yet, because I'm still happy with my bronze gear. It's kind of the same thing of like a level, forget the exact, nice, got that one out before it poisoned me. Like, it's like the level 3 bronze gear is like just as good as a level 1 iron, Okay, we've got some stuff that heard me over here. Alright, come on over here, you guys. Let's skim the perimeter. Take you all out. Alright, good. There's one of them. Perfect. Pickaxe and longship. Yes, definitely. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Yeah, pickaxe and longship, those are my favorites as well. That's for sure. Nice. That worked out well. Didn't have to use a poison resistance mead. Because yeah, the pickaxe we're gonna need for we definitely need it for getting obsidian, which is why I made that one. And then the longship is definitely my next priority. It looks like they've been hunting some deer out here. Alright, gosh, so many joggers. Don't really need to take them on. I mean, I may as well. It'd be cool if there's an abomination in this swamp here, too. If we got one more abomination, I could make the root mask, which would give me poison resistance. That would be nice. Perfect. Alright, those guys are taken out. Now, yeah, let's just get some of these ancient trees. There's a whole bunch, like, on the outskirts. This one right here. That'll work. Grab my axe in my inventory. Yeah, we can get this one. Get some of that ancient bark. That'll be good. Come on. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't really need the blob trophy. I don't need bone fragments either. I don't need the dandelion yet. There we go. Ancient bark. Perfect. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of it while I'm here. Because I know it'll always come in handy for things. The root armor and the boat. Those are both things that I really need. But yeah, having that ancient bark, we definitely unlocked... Oh, not the longship yet. What else? Oh, I need the iron nails. That's the other thing I need. So I just gotta turn my iron into nails. Then we'll have unlocked the longship. But I think it was like, what is it, like 20 ancient bark for that build? I think it is. Goodness. All right. Lots of little guys. 2 scar skeleton. I probably should be using my mace for this one, but that'll work out. Okay, there we go. Now I can go back to getting my ancient trees. Perfect. Alright, little skeleton. Gosh, so many skeletons here. Lots of mobs just came out and found me. I wonder if that's like... No, it's not any different because I'm not wearing troll hide armor. It doesn't really matter because I'm not trying to sneak right now, but... Guess it's because I'm making a loud ruckus. 40 ancient bark for the longship. Awesome. Thanks for that recipe. So I got 17 right now, so I definitely need some more. Definitely need some more, but we're getting there. What is faster, the longship or the carve? Because I always use the longship. And if it's not, I will be happy. Oh, okay. And also sad. So, I think... I mean, don't get me wrong, but I think the longship is the fastest. The carve, in my opinion and experience, is better for maneuverability. Like, that's my favorite ship. If I'm sailing, like, in tight areas where I have to turn around or go through, like, little streams or creeks, things like that, it just turns around so fast. But yeah, the longship is definitely a bit faster, I think. Yeah, Kongvio says the longship is much faster. Yeah, okay. Because I definitely think, like, if you're sailing and you, like, let down that sail, you got full wind, I mean, it's a fast ship, that's for sure. Much more storage on board. It's definitely a nice one. And way more durability, too. Like, if you get a sea serpent, you can really take a biting without worrying about the ship being too destroyed, which will be a lot of fun for fishing and going out on long adventures. Both the storage upgrade and the durability upgrade, that's a nice thing to have. Alright, don't need the skeleton trophy, I'd rather bring home some wood. Here we go. Alright, we have 41 ancient bark. I guess that'll be good, but maybe I'll get a little more. I agree, the longship is faster, but carve is better for maneuverability. Yeah. Yeah. Like, I really like the carve. In last episode when we got iron and we sailed through this little, like, canal here. That was so easy with the carve. I probably would have crashed a bunch of rocks with the longship, that's for sure. Not that it doesn't turn around fast, like, anything is way better than the raft, like, by a long shot. But the carve is definitely nice for maneuverability. Okay, so we have a bunch of leeches here, so I think my best bet would be to range a couple of these. Because I don't really want 4 leeches along with a 1-star, yeah, 1-star chasing my boat. That would insta-kill me very, very fast. This many leeches would probably still kill me even if I drank poison resistance. Oh, there's a jogger we've got to deal with. Come on over here, you big guy. Wait, why are you running that way? Did something come into the swamp? I guess something might have come into the swamp over there. Interesting. Alright, well I guess I'll just let you run back into the swamp. I'll keep taking out these leeches here. There's one. And just, yeah, especially this 1-star. That'd be good to take out. Perfect. There's that one. And this one. Awesome. So now with those taken care of, I do want those blood bags. More so than my mushroom. Because blood bags are awesome. And that was a lot of them. This will be good for blood pudding, everything else that we need. Alright, let's... Oh wow, the tide kind of went down. My raft got kind of beached here. Oh, another blood bag. Nice. Alright, yeah, I'll go back with that. I think, yeah, 49 ancient bark. That'll give me 8 for the root mask, which I think is what I need. I'm not exactly sure. Delicious blood bags. Yeah. No, it's kind of funny. To some people, it's like the Valheim food is disgusting, but like in real life, like they actually use, like now they don't really anymore for sausages that you'd buy at like your King Supers or something, but yeah, like the original way of sausages, like you use intestines for sausages, you know, you use like actual stuff of the animal to make those things. So it's actually pretty legit. Gasp, throwing out mushrooms but keeping bone fragments? Okay, I suppose. Never thought I would hear that. Yeah, okay, maybe, I mean, because I have a lot of mushrooms in the cellar, I'm not too worried about it, I guess, for this time. Because I did have a lot of bone fragments. Yeah, but I mean, I don't need them. That's very true. I should have just tossed my bone fragments. I guess my mind just instantly goes toward, like, what do I have the least of in my inventory, and then I throw it out. Yeah, I don't need bone fragments, that's for sure. Got plenty of those now. Alright, so let's make some iron nails. Let's get 10 iron and craft those, and then see what we need for this longship here. There we go, 10 iron. How perfect. Oh, inventory's full, of course it is. Let's get some more. There we go. Get some more charcoal going. And I can craft the nails here. I eat bone fragments. So you know you have... Oh, so you know, good to have for me. Yeah. Bone fragments, I guess, yeah, if you put it literally, like, I make soup all the time, stuff like that. Ooh, I can also make the iron, or the iron buckler with ancient bark. That's actually something I might make, because I like that shield. I like that a lot. There we go, we unlocked it. Perfect. But yeah, make soups with bone broth, all that stuff, like, when we're done with the Thanksgiving turkey, for example. Just throw all the bones in a big crock pot, make some broth out of it. It's always a good thing. Alright, so yeah, what are the exact materials for this? We've got 100 nails, 10 deer hide, 40 fine wood, 40 ancient bark. Awesome. So let's just go ahead and make the rest of this into nails. And then I think I have some fine wood. Perfect. And deer hide, which I needed 10 of. We've definitely got that. And let's go grab some fine wood and get this ship made. That's gonna be really good. I'm excited. That wasn't too hard. Let's put the normal wood back. I think I've got fine wood in this bottom chest, so we'll just go ahead and grab some of that. There we go, we've got enough. Perfect. Got a workbench out here. This one I'll just like place at the end of this rock. This one's a big boy. A big one. Boom! Awesome. Look at that, we've got one of every type of boat in Valheim right now. A little rudimentary raft for sailing back and forth from the swamps. We got the carve for going down the canals. And we've got the big longship for our long adventures yet to come. Look at all that storage, it's so much nicer. All this space too, like you can actually just walk around in it, which makes for such a nice like sailing adventure. You can sit down in it. So much like good functionality for this ship. Yeah, it doesn't rock around so much, so you can just like feel really steady for shooting sea serpents. I'm excited. That is awesome. It always looks so good. I definitely am all for like a big, like a better boats upgrade in Valheim though, which I'm guessing they'll probably do with the ocean update. Not positive, obviously, but I'm guessing that's going to be something where they might add more seats. They might allow us to put shields on the boat. They might also add like a little lantern hook so you can hang like a lantern when you're sailing. Things like that, I'm guessing they might add with the ocean update, so I'm not going to like be mad about it yet, but I definitely think those could be some awesome upgrades for the longship or like a separate boat. And to have easier accessibility when it comes to moving animals around. Like if they had a boat with a ramp, for example, where like you hit E and a ramp would fold down and out so that you could like ride your locks on and off the boat or something, that would be awesome. Boom, big bada boom. Definitely, I know. The longship ahoy, we got it. Super excited. Alright, I can go put my, there's my fine wood back here. See, we've got mushrooms. Not worried. I don't need them though right now. Not yet. Oh yeah, another thing. From 2 episodes ago now, I have not harvested my carrots. Because I planted carrots back at Warhaven, and I should probably go harvest those. Here we go. Multi-pass. Alright, here we go. Let's go check on those carrots. There they are. Look at those. Here, already. Alright. Yay! Carrot soup, deer stew, minced meat sauce. I will be looking forward to some better recipes. Alright, perfect. This'll be awesome. Yay. I am gonna take a couple of them and just plant some carrot seeds. Just so I can keep my crop going. I probably put those too close, didn't I? I guess they're good. Okay, that's good enough, because I want to keep some carrots for myself, too. And let's see what kind of recipes we unlocked. I think, do I have to pop a little bit of wood in the fire? I definitely do, so let me grab a piece of wood. There we go. Great movie. Ah, okay. Gotcha. See, I didn't know that movie, so I didn't get the reference yet, but I guess maybe I'll have to check it out. Carrot soup. Oh, that's what we need the mushrooms for. Look at all that stamina, though. Wow, that's better than the 40. We've got 45 stamina and 15 health. That's pretty good. Alright, deer stew is what I think I'm looking most forward to. 45 health instead of just deer meat, which is 35 health. That's definitely something I want to do. Brett, how's it going? Welcome into the stream. If memory serves me right, I'm pretty sure you can grow carrots in the Black Forest. You can. Black Forest, you can grow everything you can grow in the meadows. So you can grow onions, turnips, and carrots in the Black Forest. Obviously, the Jotun puffs and mage caps you can only grow in the Mistlands, and flax and barley you can only grow in the plains. But otherwise, everything else you can grow in the Black Forest, which is really cool, because I definitely thought for a while that you couldn't grow them in the Black Forest. So like I thought I needed meadows wherever I settled down just to have like a farm. But pretty much the only benefit of having meadows is allowing for a boar farm, which is nice. But yeah, you can make a lot of stuff with the Black Forest. Alright, I think I have blueberries. Please tell me no, I don't have blueberries? Oh, I knew I had blueberries somewhere. There they are, okay. I was just wasn't open the right chest. And I need lots of deer meat. Lots and lots of deer meat for these deer stews. I'm definitely wanting some deer stew. That'd be cool. Are you going to put the raven statue in the cabin? The ravens? Oh, like the Darkwood ravens that kind of like hang on the roof eaves? Because if that's what you're referring to, I definitely want to do that, that's for sure. That'll be cool. Alright, I'll just eat the last of my deer meat to grab some wood to fuel the fire here. Yeah, that'd be nice on the roof eaves for sure. I like the Darkwood ones better than like the dragon. Oh, got a shaman here. There we go. And it is nighttime again. Gosh, the days are going very fast, it feels like. Very fast. Alright. There we go. Get some deer meat cooking. And I think turnips are the only thing that will grow in the swamps, right? I'm not sure about that, actually. Yeah, I'd have to test that, because I haven't actually tried to grow something in the swamps yet. But I do believe turnips grow in the Mistlands. They're the only thing that also grows in the Mistlands, surprisingly. At least when public test was a thing. Maybe not anymore, but yeah. So I'd have to test, though, exactly what grows in the swamp biome. Alright, cool. We've got some deer meat. Now let's go ahead and make some of this deer stew. I do have to empty out my inventory, though, so let's go ahead and put the... I think I had a skins... Yeah, I've got a spot for skins over there. Sweet, here we go. Oh, amazing. And I can harvest my deer meat again. I think, yeah, okay, there we go. Don't have any cookable items. That's all the deer meat that I've got, but I'm just gonna turn it all into deer stew, because that stuff is awesome. Because, yeah, just cooked deer meat alone is 12 stamina, 35 health, versus 45 health, 15 stamina. That's a massive upgrade. Definitely a good thing to do with all my blueberries there. Make sure this doesn't burn. There we go. Perfect. Which do you prefer, the dragon, raven, or the wolf? That's a good question. It depends on the build, I'd say. Oh, look at that lightning coming through the chimney. In the mountains, I really like to use the wolf. Or for any bigger, beefier build, like a thicker log cabin that incorporates lots of stone and things, because I like the heaviness of the wolf trophy. It kind of makes it cozy, more of like a fortress vibe. I really like the ravens for a sleeker build, or a bigger build with like pointier roof peaks, because they add a lot of decoration onto the ends there. Dragons are kind of nice, especially in the meadows when you're kind of just trying to do that normal wood look for everything. But in general, I think my favorite is the wolf, to be honest. If I find the right spot for it, it looks super cool. I just like the detail and stuff in that one. Alright, awesome. Got my stamina stuff there. Lots of deer stew. This is great. I think I had a chest for blood bags here. Yep, I did. Awesome. Oh, I do have more, I don't have more carrots, so that's all the carrots that I had. Perfect. So that'll work well. Awesome, I'm so happy to have some better food now. This will be great. The minced meat sauce, too, that's something. I want to see, yeah, what do all these recipes require? The carrot soup is just the mushrooms here. Minced meat sauce, I think, was, where was that? That was down here. Yeah, that requires carrots, too. So we just gotta wait for those carrots. We'll get some more of them. Create a bigger farm as well at some point here. While I'm over here, too, I'm just gonna go ahead and harvest the honey, because we've got lots of that. And I kind of like just eating honey as a backup stamina food when I don't have to waste like something good, because it's so fast and replenishable. Kind of just free food all the time. So whenever I'm building, I'll just eat a honey, because it's such great stamina for so little effort. And I think, yeah, may as well just sleep here, because here we go. Oh, gotta wait for myself to dry. Perfect. So I guess now would be a good time to talk about my plan for future builds and things, because I've been putting a lot of thought into where I'd like to take the series, what types of builds I might like to do in terms of building in the mountains, building in the Black Forest, the plains, and Mistlands especially, because I'm just super stoked to actually get into that biome and survival. This will be the first time I'll ever be doing that as in this series, so definitely excited for that. Honey is a great at-home food. Definitely Kongwheel. Definitely a great at-home food, that's for sure. But yeah, with that kind of thing said, like I said, now that I've got the longship, I'd love to do like a big exploration, just like sail all the way up, you know, both ways, just kind of see where we're at, and really do a bit of exploring to figure out where that perfect spot is to settle down, and not be afraid to explore in this world, because what I'm thinking is that after talking to Smithe in particular, one of the Valheim developers, about exploration and kind of the perimeters of needing to be about 500 meters away from something if you don't want it to be explored and you want it to implement the update. And especially after, like, since they've nerfed the crypts so much to where it's very hard to find iron now, especially before Mistlands, or not hard to find, but just takes a lot longer, takes a lot more sailing around the map, which means naturally I'll be exploring a lot of areas that I may not necessarily want to explore, just because, especially like the Ashlands, which they're working on now, I'd love to leave those unexplored. I'd love to leave the far north unexplored. Things like that. Inevitably, I'll have to be exploring the ocean, because I think they will be doing an ocean update, and I don't know how that will be yet, though. I tried to ask the developers. They're not quite sure yet, because they're still focused on Ashlands, that they haven't really given thought to the ocean update yet. So they don't have any news for us in terms of what kinds of things they'll be adding. Most likely, my guess is they'll be adding more mobs in the ocean, possibly a boat update, like I'm thinking, and things like that, maybe some coral reefs, stuff like that. So I'm not sure exactly what they'll be doing with terrain in the ocean, which is why I'm not as picky about exploring ocean, because I have a feeling like even if I explore it, it'll still implement a lot of updates because it's, you know, water is water, and I think it'll still spawn some new mobs and whatever else they decide to do with the updates. But especially the far north and Ashlands, I want to leave unexplored. Y'alls are the most peaceful mobs in Valheim. Oh, I know. They used to be awful. I mean, it was like nearly impossible to kill one of those things, but now they nerfed them, so they only do one attack at a time, so that's much easier actually, which I kind of like, because I didn't like how much destruction they could do if you found one of those things flying over where you were building. But yeah, Mistlands still puts up a challenge though. I'm definitely excited to get over there. But what I'm thinking is I'd love to especially explore around the edges, because it would be really cool for a final place to settle down in. And what I mean like settle down in is really focus on awesome builds using, you know, like over time, using all sorts of materials from the game once I've unlocked some more things, and really doing, yeah, really doing those builds that I can feel proud of and really enjoy, stuff like that. And I'm thinking of finding some areas like kind of side to side on the map, some more central areas, rather than this area being so close to the Ashlands, especially if I build in this mountain biome. I'm gonna start, you know, having explored area that's closer and closer and closer down to the Ashlands, to the point where I might, you know, some of this Ashlands might not implement the update because I'll be pretty close to it. Especially if there's Mistlands in this direction. They're probably not going to be very much Mistlands because the Ashlands will be like right here. So if there are any Mistlands, it'll only be a little bit, and I'm kind of thinking that I would like to, you know, have that cabin build be the main build and area just to get us through the iron update, because it's been so great to have, especially more storage now that we'll have in the cellar, that nice workshop, everything like that, to start smelting iron and going through the grindy stages. But then I am thinking of really settling down with an awesome like island that I find, maybe with a couple biomes on it, like over here or over here, that just has like a good variety of biomes, a good mountain biome that's near it to do some cool mountain builds, and also sailing distance to a bunch of explorable Mistlands, because there will be a lot of Mistlands on the sides of the map here where there are no Ashlands or far north, and I don't have to worry about exploring them because there are no more updates that are happening to the sides of the map here, obviously, like there will be for the Ashlands and Deep North. So with that, what I'm thinking is just keep grinding it out, keep exploring, keep doing those iron runs and things like that, and then eventually think about whether I want to use this. I will be using this same seed throughout the whole series, so the world will stay the same, but I might like refresh the seed, so to speak, when I know where I want to settle down, and then sail straight from the spawn to that point, so that I will have explored less on the map to implement more updates. So that might be happening like a bunch of series down the road. So yeah, that's kind of my plan right now, just kind of thinking ahead, because stuff in survival takes a long time, especially some of the builds I'd love to do, and getting the materials for those builds, getting materials to upgrade my character, things like that, just takes a long time. I wouldn't be surprised if this series was going at least well past Ashlands, because it's just a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it, I know you guys are enjoying it, and it's definitely something I'd love to continue for the long haul. So yeah, I don't know if you guys have any thoughts about that. Obviously let me know in the comments, but that's what I'm thinking. I'm just trying to plan ahead in terms of how I could like keep the world going, keep my builds going, feel good about spending time on lots of builds that'll stick around for a while, without like ruining update potential. But with that, I think I'm going to start working on the cellar a little bit down here, doing some more of the floor, because I know I've got a lot of stone available to me here. So let's do some of that. Alright, the stone cutter was on this side, yeah. We'll just finish out the floor over here. Perfect. Oh, this is gonna look so nice. Oh man. Yeah, we burned through stone doing this. That's why I can only do like parts of it at a time. That's why yeah, again, the wood and stone farm could be a great update to do. I would love to create one of those just to passively be getting lots of wood and stone. And resin too, and great RFIs. The best fuel that I'll be using for like every torch and stuff in the game. Those torches are definitely nice. Feel like there isn't gonna be a coral reef update, but definitely think there's going to be a mob ocean update, like sirens to keep the Norse vibe. Yeah, yeah. No, that's some good insight. I would tend to agree with you. I think coral reef, the only reason I really mentioned that kind of thing was because the coral reef would really be the only terrain changes to the ocean. To where if they did that, any ocean that was already explored would not implement whatever they did there. But if it is a mob update, which I'm primarily guessing is what's going to happen, maybe they'll add a couple islands or something for like the sirens kind of a thing. But aside from that, I'm thinking that if I explore the ocean, it's not going to be too detrimental for the rest of the gameplay. I'm really debating about the sea update because the ocean, you can't go under. And there's also, yes, going to be new mobs, but no such a big change. Yeah, so being able to swim underwater might also be an update that they add with the ocean. I feel like this is just my inkling. Obviously, this could totally be different, but I'm guessing they are going to be adding kind of quality of life updates with the water side of things. You know, maybe better ways to predict the weather in Valheim itself. Maybe better ways to you know, do ships, or to swim, or to, you know, they already kind of updated the whole fishing thing with the Mistlands update. So they're definitely, you know, it might also be something that it doesn't get its own update. It just kind of is something they slowly update with other biomes. You know, such as the Mistlands biome where they added all the new fish and stuff. So that's kind of, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. But I guess I never know for sure. That's the the excitement of having a pre-release game or an early access game is that you never know. You never know what's gonna happen. Even the devs don't know just yet. But they've definitely been doing a great job. I like all the thought they put into things, and I'm sure whatever it ends up being, we're going to have a lot of great stuff going for us in the future, but I'm definitely hoping to have this seed, yeah, throughout the whole series. Whether it's this world or a different world, it'll be this seed. Because, yeah, I like the spawn island in general. It seems like a good seed. But this world, like I said, might turn into just my, like, grindy world, just getting my character upgraded, stuff like that. And then when I really know where I want to build, I might start, you know, this seed again, so to speak, travel to that spot, and just go crazy with the building and adventure and that kind of a thing, knowing that I'll have plenty of resources from this world as well. So, yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. Kind of my thoughts so far. Alright, well, we kind of finished the cellar out here. I really like the look of that. I love how the stone just kind of phases into the wall here and allows for this little, like, rickety stairway right up here. I can still fit. It's pretty tight. But that looks cool. That really looks cool. Oh, it looks so nice being finished. It's kind of like secret too, like you wouldn't know it's there. It's kind of just in the hillside, you know, you walk under the deck, there's a little door, you step down in, some of the dirt kind of pours in from the outside. That looks awesome. And then yeah, I'm thinking of just like continuing these chests like along the walls to add for all that storage. A workshop could go down here as well if I wanted. Obviously, we're having that separate workshop build outside, but this is cool. Definitely happy with how this turned out. Awesome. Okay. So yeah, that's ready to get some storage in there, and it just looks nice. Like, after that, I can officially say that, like, the building part of this, the framework of this cabin is nearing completion. I'm feeling really happy with how the deck is, how the cellar, the logs, everything. Now it's pretty much just some interior tweaks to it. You know, getting some more on this kitchen, Thinking of putting like a little table out here with some seating on the deck. That would be really cool. Just a few things to really make it comfy. But yeah, I love how the paths and everything, it's all just coming together right now. I'm really happy. Alright, did I have any more stone stuff or building that I wanted to do on this shop? I was thinking... actually not yet. Not quite yet. Very nicely done. Thanks, yeah, I'm super happy with the vibe of this. This is where I was thinking of doing some farming. This little patch of land right here, I was kind of leveling this area out. So yeah, when I knew that all this stuff could be farmed in the Black Forest, I was, yeah, I was happy about that. So I kind of leveled this area out. Be some turnips, carrots, onions kind of thing. Imagine making the basement bigger and like expanding and putting a cozy area like a hot tub and other stuff like that. Yeah, that is something I would love to do in the mountains specifically. Mountains are my favorite biomes to dig basements in. I usually don't dig basements in other biomes. I usually don't do too much terraforming in terms of just adding instances and lag and other things. I like to keep the build really conforming to nature. Also looks really nice that way. But the mountains just make so much sense to dig a basement in, and it's so cool. You know, you level out an area, you have like a little underground tavern, or even like a walkout basement, and yeah, having the hot tub, all the really cozy stuff I like to do in the mountains, because it's my favorite cozy biome. I mean, you just like, yeah, chilling in your little hot tub or in the tavern, looking out over the snowy mountain in the middle of like a snowstorm, chilling by the fire. It's my favorite biome for stuff like that, that's for sure. Black Forest is generally my favorite biome for like setting up a fishing village. It's just beautiful. I like the lighting. I like the exploration. Stays interesting. Looks really nice. And then the mountains are definitely my cozy spot. And then Mistlands, who knows? I mean, I'm stoked to explore those and come up with some sort of build for them. I'm hoping that with the Mistlands, I can like, I've been doing some other building style tests in my other cheat worlds about what I might want to do for Mistlands. And just getting better at building in general, using the black marble pieces, integrating them with other building pieces. You know, using black marble with dark wood, with normal wood, so it doesn't just look like a black marble hunk, which is some other builds I've seen on YouTube have just, you know, been like lots of fortress stuff with the black marble. But the black marble also has like great potential to be used in combination with all these other materials to create really cool, like, cozy builds, which again is what I love about this series. I'm really hoping to do a lot of builds that feel very lived in, very practical, very adventurable. That's not even a word, but but yeah, stuff like that. How long do you think this season will go on for? Like this yeah, the Wilderheim series. I don't know yet. I don't know, but I'm hoping a long time. You know, right now, at this point in time, it's like what I'm really enjoying doing. I know it's something you guys really enjoy, so I'm just gonna keep going. The Let's Play series, I know that kind of ended. I didn't even take out Yogluth in that series, which maybe I'll still do another like episode in that, taking out Yogluth or something. But this series, I'll definitely be taking out all the bosses too. And with the Let's Play series, it was kind of more about like just starting the game, sharing lots of tips and things to beginner players, things like that, and just playing through the game as it wants to be played, but not as much on the adventure side, not as much on the cozy build side. It was more, you know, I definitely did some awesome builds in that series that I really like. But it was definitely more about like a playthrough rather than this continuous series that, you know, this thing, like this could go on as long as the worlds are compatible and as long as everything's good. Like even after I take out the Queen in the Mistlands, there's just so much building to be done, so many adventures, you know, especially if I get my brother on here more or another friend or something and do some like, you know, cool adventures that we plan out, do lots of cool builds. Like I said, like a tree village in the swamps could be awesome. Awesome cozy like cabins, little fortresses in the mountains could be really cool. Lots of farms in the plains. I'm thinking the plains biome is gonna be like my main like farming area. Yeah, lots of cool, cozy builds on the rocks in the Mistlands, utilizing all those materials. Just in general, lots of fun adventure and builds that I would just love to like make an awesome survival series, because that's one of the things that I feel is it's just like my favorite thing to do with the game. A lot of the stuff feels more lived in. You know, I could go on and keep creating like builds with dev commands and stuff, just doing building tutorials, which I'll still do a lot of in correlation with this series. But this series is definitely something I wanted to stand alone in terms of its potential for the survival builds. Stuff feels more lived in, more purposeful, things like that, than trying to do lots of builds in creative mode with the dev commands. Yeah, if there's any other type of content you guys would like to see on the channel, any other types of, you know, either Valheim builds, you know, because I was thinking like mixing more building videos or concept builds, things like that. Even like a live stream using dev commands, just when I'm thinking of builds and, you know, doing tests in other worlds and stuff. That could be kind of interesting. And yeah, who knows? But let me know if there's other types of content. And maybe like way down the road, depending on what sort of other survival games come out in the next years, because there's definitely a lot planned for the next few years with just better gaming technology when it comes to making the games, and there could be a lot of cool games, survival or adventure based, that start popping up at some point, like through 2025 or something, that I could add another game to the channel. Who knows? So that's kind of very, very future planning. Very future. Hey everybody, what's the plan for today? What are we doing? Hey Sebastian, welcome in. So yeah, the plan for today is just a super chill episode. Lots of chatting, lots of future plans. If you just joined now, feel free to like watch the replay till this point. All my live streams are up now. I don't take them down anymore, so. But yeah, just a chill episode. Finishing up some building on the cabin. Doing a little bit of adventure. Humveal Gaming. Yeah, I'd love to see some live streams of build testing. Awesome. Yeah. I appreciate the feedback, because I've been thinking about it, you know, because I don't really do, like, sometimes I'll do, like, crazy big builds that I just really, really enjoy and stuff. And I do a lot of testing, a lot of, like, concept builds, so to speak. I actually have, like, a little cheat world right now that I've just been practicing, like, utilizing Mistlands pieces and materials and stuff. Just kind of getting ready ahead of time. So, yeah, that's good to know. I'd be happy to kind of mix in some streams and some videos. Kind of like the video that I did even not too long ago of, like, how to build a couch. My brother and I kind of came up with that cool couch design, or things like that are like specific videos for, yeah, for other building and inspiration for the game, because there's so much to it. It's definitely my favorite game in a lot of ways so far. You know, I've tried a few, but I definitely gravitate toward the survival adventure games, and this is definitely an awesome one for sure. I love to see the thought process of builds. It helps me figure out how to approach builds. Awesome. Yeah. I'll definitely, I'd love to do some more of that kind of thing. That couch was awesome idea. I'll be using that. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's super useful to know. Just to, like, be doing some more of that kind of thing mixed in. Because that kind of stuff, like, I do passively on the side. Between live streams, stuff like that. Playing on my own, I'll definitely just be coming up with, like, ideas. You know, I could just have, like, brainstorming streams. I could like call the series something like, yeah, brainstorm Valheim sessions or something, and do some like chill live streams just in using dev commands to like flesh out building ideas, share some tips, stuff like that. Because I've done a lot of that with dev commands to like get to the point where I am right now in survival, to be able to know like how to start a big build like this cabin, for example. And I mean, we threw this thing up in like no time practically. You know, a few episodes, and it's got the frame done. I mean, it looks great. It really turned out well. So things like that, I'm definitely yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool to start some build videos, things like that, of fleshing out ideas. Because I learn a lot through that, and if you guys want to learn some stuff through that with me as I kind of come to ideas and stuff, I'd be happy to do more of that for sure. That'd be fun. Alright, so that's all my iron. I made the iron buckler. Let's see the difference between this and a level 3 bronze buckler. So level 3 bronze is a weight of 3. This is a weight of 4. This has a 300 durability. This one has 200 durability, so not quite as durable. We've got a block armor of 28 versus 28, block force of 30, block force of 30. Okay, cool. So this is as good as the level 3 bronze buckler, except for the durability. And as soon as we start upgrading the iron buckler, I can shift to using this now, which will be awesome. I'll be able to parry some more things and feel a little more comfortable about exploring some more of the swamps, more biomes and stuff like that. Sebastian, I'm always watching you and say, yeah, I'm gonna build something like that. And then I'm too lazy to gather the materials and just focus on the adventure side of the game. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It takes a lot to go through the whole planning process of creating big builds and doing things like that. It's like it's almost meditative for me sometimes to go on long adventures, gather the materials, do the whole process in survival. And then that's like what I said, I've got a lot of cheat worlds where I'll just like, when the creative juices are flowing, I will just go all out and just, you know, build some crazy big thing, which will be, yeah, like, I've got a lot of cool ideas and stuff like that. And then when I feel like just relaxation and really well thought out builds, it's a lot of fun to just enjoy every step of the process. You know, this is probably my like 5th or 6th playthrough of Valheim. Not full playthrough, you know, I've only done like one full playthrough, like Yagluth and stuff, but this is, you know, and it just never gets too old. It definitely gets grindy sometimes, especially when I'm excited about the next build. You know, like right now, I'm really excited in this series to go out on an adventure with the longship and find some really cool area to do like mountain builds, beautiful Black Forest fishing village, all these other ideas that are like popping up in my head, things like that. So yeah, there's definitely some times where I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta keep grinding, I gotta keep finding iron, I gotta, you know, I can't go too soon, I can't get too excited and go to the plains before I'm ready kind of thing. But yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. A lot of times I just learn to like appreciate the process and let it be something that yeah, keeps those creative juices flowing and everything. Num 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 creative juice, definitely. It's like therapy. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's a fun thing, and especially like for me right now, it's wintertime where I'm at, and so there's snow on the ground, it's cold outside. You know, it'll be like in the low 30s, upper 20s Fahrenheit, the whole like couple weeks out from now. And so it's the kind of time that I just enjoy relaxing, doing builds. Valheim's a fun thing, especially in the winter, where I will be, you know, naturally a little more active on this channel. And then the summer times, when I've got the warm weather and everything, I love outdoor time, doing camping, doing biking, hiking, stuff like that, because I'm definitely like into mountain biking for sure. If any of you are following my other personal channel that I revealed in my Chiselchip reveal at 1,000 subscribers, so if you'd like to check that out, I have it in the description, I believe, of this stream and every other video since that reveal. But yeah, that channel will be more active in the summer when I can be outside and doing things like that, and then naturally this channel will be more active in the winter. So in the summertime, I might be posting, you know, might be posting more like weekly or every other week or something on this channel. Keeping it up, but not necessarily doing lots of posts, because that's just when I'm, you know, a little more focused on the other channel. I also have a full-time job in the summers, doing contracting, excavation, that kind of thing, when the ground is a little warmer, so that's something that I gotta spend more time to as well. I live in Georgia in the United States. Where do you live? I'm in Colorado, so yeah, United States. That's pretty cool. How do you like it out there? See, I love Colorado. The mountains here are definitely... I love the four seasons. I love the mountains. Like I said, I love biking. I love nature. It's a pretty place. I'd love to try to stay here as long as possible. I mean, the economy, real estate, stuff like that. I wish I could just, like, take this Valheim house and pop it down in the mountains for real and live in it like a pioneer or something. But it's not that way anymore. We gotta save up, like, hundreds of thousands of dollars just to buy an acre to build something on. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, but for me, always, like, super gathering wood session, like 2,000 wood. And then I'm 40. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah. So doing like bigger gathering sections, and yeah, then you just have like lots of packs of wood to build stuff with for Valheim. Lots of stone, things like that. That's definitely a good idea, actually. It could make the grindy part of things a lot more. Yeah, definitely move along quickly. Like if I did that iron run and I did multiple swamps at the same time with the longship, that would go pretty fast. That's for sure. Yeah. You were thinking I was in the UK. Yeah, I mean, I guess there's definitely a lot of places in the UK that are similar when it comes to, like seasons, and like there's a lot of cool mountain biking places, stuff like that in the UK. A lot of other YouTube friends I have who are mountain bikers and stuff live in the UK, so I definitely could see why you would think I'm from the UK. I mean, I still have yet to visit the UK though, so that's probably on the bucket list though, at some point. I'd love to travel there. Manitoba, Canada. Yeah, nice. Yeah, places in Canada are beautiful. Especially like, yeah, I've heard of, oh, I forget what it's called now. But there's a couple places in Canada I've heard are like very similar to Colorado, especially when it comes to the climate and stuff. A little colder up farther north there. But especially now with climate change and global warming, that kind of thing, it's actually becoming more growable during the growing season for gardening and all that kind of stuff out in Canada, and at higher elevations here. You know, it was like used to be to where if you lived at like 10,000 feet here in Colorado, it was crazy when it came to winters. I mean, it was like, you know, the mountain Vikings with their long beards just hunkering down with a wood stove in a tiny cabin during the winter. And now it's just like prime real estate, because with climate change over the last like 20 years, it's totally livable, and the summer months have gotten longer and longer, and it's very, yeah, it's interesting how it's changing so fast. Right, places like Arizona, Utah, down farther south are becoming so hot to the point where, who knows, like in many years to come, they might be so hot where they're like almost not livable anymore. Like they're melting paint off of cars and tires on the road and just going crazy. Takes a lot of energy to run AC over there. So thanks, global warming. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't say thank you. You know, there's benefits to certain things, but I'd say the majority of global warming is a disadvantage. Yeah, we've screwed up the Earth in many ways with that. I'm definitely not for that. That's for sure. It just happens to be that with global warming, it's lengthened seasons, and certain areas are flourishing. The majority of the areas will see a lot of devastation. I'm sure of it. You know, it's ups and downs to everything. Mostly downs though, because it's pretty destructive. That's for sure. Live about an hour away from Winnipeg, one of the coldest cities in the world. Oh wow, interesting. Okay, yeah, I haven't been there, but that's, yeah. I mean, how is it down there? Like, I know I've watched stuff about like coldest areas and things like that. I mean, I'm guessing you probably got to think about like vehicles starting up in the morning, stuff like that. I've definitely had times in my life where I've had a vehicle that I don't think it would manage being super cold. Now I've got a Toyota Tacoma. I'm loving that thing. Goes anywhere. Yeah, there's that kind of stuff. I'm definitely someone who needs the sunshine every now and then, though, too. Which is why I love having summers that are pretty warm and chill, so I can get outdoors, have that sunshine. It would be hard for me to live in a place where it's like rainy or cold like all the time. But that's just me, you know. Different people are different. Some people really like that cold, cozy feeling of just hunkering down all the time, stuff like that. But I tend to get cold easily. I like to stay warm most of the time, anyway. Obligatory winter pig joke. Oh man, yeah. All right, so let's see. I'm debating what else. We still got 7 iron left. I don't think I can make anything out of 7 iron. No, it's funny, like back to Valheim. Today's conversation has gone all over the place. I guess it's okay. We just kind of roll with it. That's a good thing. That was what I wanted for today. I feel like I've said what I need to say in terms of the future of this series with the chill build, stuff like that. Definitely expect for it to go on for a long time. All that good stuff. Yeah, I'm super happy with where it's coming. All that stuff. Right now it's comfortable. Minus 11 degrees Celsius, which is about 12 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, wow. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to live at 12 degrees Fahrenheit consistently. I mean, I could, but I'd have to get into something to do during the winter, you know? I'd have to, like, get a snowmobile, I'd have to do some skiing, I'd have to, yeah, do some stuff like that, and then have, like, a house that stays nice and warm. Wow. Wow, we've got to minus 30, minus 40 sometimes. That's crazy. The whole month of December, we had 2 hours of sun in total. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. It's been, like, really cloudy and cold for a few weeks straight here, but even in the winter in Colorado, we'll get sun. We'll get plenty of sun. Hey, Polo, how's it going? Welcome in. Glad you can make it for a little bit. Have you seen Odin in Valheim, like, pop up out of nowhere? Yep, I've definitely seen him. That's, yeah, quite frequently, actually, but I have not seen him in this series yet, which is interesting. Because usually I've seen him, like, a lot. Like, every few Valheim days, I'll just notice him, like, standing off in the distance in the woods when I'm, like, getting trees or stuff like that. But I haven't noticed him recently. But yes, I've definitely noticed him at some point a while ago. Hope you're having a good time. I'm definitely having a great time. It's been such a chill stream today. It's a fun one. Hope you're doing well too, Polo. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's cold for some people, maybe warm for some people. Talking about seasons. Yeah, right now it'll be cold for me for a while. It's snowing outside right now. It's light snow, but it's snowing. And I just finished another mountain bike build. That's another thing I've been doing, as some of you know, and I'm anxious to get that out on the trails when it warms up again. That'll be fun. First time I saw him, I was following him to get some chains, thinking he was a wraith. Oh, I definitely could see why you would mistake Odin in Valheim for a wraith. I definitely could see why. Cause yeah, he's kind of like a purplish glow. The first time I saw him, I got pretty freaked out. I think it was like after like my 3rd time seeing Odin that I actually decided to go up to him and see what it was. Cause every time before I thought it was something that was like out to get me, cause I'd see it in a couple different biomes and I would just run. I would just run away. And then I realized it was Odin and he would just despawn if I got close to him. But I was like, oh man. I definitely see where you can mistake it as a wraith, though. That's funny. Alright, what can I do to upgrade the iron buckler? I think I needed, Because maybe I could use this 7 iron to do that, just so that I officially kind of transition into the iron buckler there. Oh yeah, I could do that like right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Because that'll have better block armor of 40. And yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it's nice. Iron scale mail. I could have upgraded that as well, but I don't need to. I think the buckler's my priority there. Cool. So now I've just got 2 iron left from that 1 iron run, which was good. That was a big crypt. So I'm really happy about that. Let's put the rest of my wood back in the chest in the cellar here. It's probably a good time to go bird hunting right now too, because it's raining. They're all hanging out on shore right now. Let's see. Here we go. Put that stone away. Put the wood away. Eat another honey, because it's good around the home food. I like how Conville put it. Yeah, deer stew. This will be great. So now my next adventure to the swamp. How many, actually, yeah, I gotta go check how many ancient, or stuff I got last time from the swamp. Yeah, so we've got some guck. We've got 5 ancient root. We got the abomination trophy from last time. So that's all really good. Should I go to the trader? I might take a trip to the trader here. Just really quick, to sell some of my stuff and possibly buy something if I have enough. I don't think I have enough for anything, but either way, it'd be good. Be good to go to the trader. I might be able to sleep right now, though, so I'm gonna try to sleep, and then we can take that little thing and go to the trader. Alright, yeah, so definitely work to sleep. There we go. Day 107. Sebastian, if you were asking me if I was born in Chicago, I was born in California, so... But I think, yeah, somebody else in here was in Chicago, wasn't it? It was, or wait. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if it was Chris maybe was from Chicago? I thought somebody in chat said they were from Chicago. I forget, though. Yeah, let's go to the trader. See if I can get it, like, the next thing. So I already got the fishing rod. I got the belt. And I got the... Actually, where is my belt? There it is, okay. And I didn't really get fishing bait yet. I want to get a little bit of fishing bait, maybe. Or get the diverger circle. Or diverger circle. Oh, that would be cool. Just so I can have some light when I'm building and mining and crypts and stuff. Because I think, yeah, I've got a few valuables here. That's got a value of 40, another value of 40, and a value of 60. And that's not going to give me much, but at least it'll consolidate some stuff because I've got a lot of different types of valuables right now. I could at least just have a single coin pile. That's always easier. Let's go on a little adventure of the path that I kind of started flattening out. I thought you were in Chicago now, and I was just wondering if you live... Oh, no. Yeah, I'm in Colorado. Maybe it sounded like Chicago. I think, hopefully my audio is okay, but... Yeah, so... Colorado, I guess they both ended in O. But that's where I am right now. Oh, we've got a troll! Oh, look at that. Not that I can really... Well, I'll eat my 1 deer stew. And you know what? We can take some of the coins from that troll. And that'll be good to bring back to the trader as I'm on my way. I really never thought of fishing, and when you get there, I need to know how. Ah, yeah. How the ether works. The iter. I think it's like iter or ether. I'm not exactly sure. how it's supposed to be pronounced, but I think it's... Alright, this is one of them big ones with a club. Should I try to melee it? I don't know. These big guys with a club are pretty nuts sometimes. Alright, maybe I can melee it. I've got enough. I'm taking a little bit of health down. Oh, ouch. Okay, I can actually block that. The iron, or the... There we go, perfect. Perfect. Well, that's new, having the iron, like, shirt is so much better for iron armor, than the trollhide armor. Oh gosh, we've got a bunch of these little great orbs coming after me now, too. Because, yeah, just the trollhide armor wasn't quite enough armor to parry one of these trolls here, with the clubs. I could melee the other ones without the club, but not the ones with the club. Alright, yeah, I don't like all these great orbs in the way. That's kind of annoying. Alright, so the trader's right here. And we're safe in here, because as soon as I go into this bubble... Actually, let's just try to take care of some of these guys here. Hey, I could just chill in here and read the chat. Look at that. I watch tutorials on how to dodge trolls. They make it look so easy. And then I try it, and there's a beautiful grave with my name on it. That's... Yep. Where did that troll go? Oh, he's up here. Yeah, it took me a while. Rolling is definitely a skill that was like the last skill I learned in Valheim. Being able to, like, consistently roll. And I died. I died one time in this series, not rolling in time. Because it's, yeah, it's difficult. Oh, yep, see, I missed it there. But I could take a hit because I've got the iron shirt on now, which is really good. Alright, let's try to... Oh, ouch, okay. Okay, yeah, I blocked that one, but I didn't parry it. I gotta lay low for a bit. That great orb keeps getting in the way. But I do want this troll. I really want this troll. Come on, big guy. Ouch, okay. I think my health might be a little low to parry it right now. And I'm, like, worried about that great orb all at the same time. Alright. Alright, I can take one more hit if I'm lucky. Ouch. Gosh. See, I'm not timing it correctly there. I jinxed it. I kind of got the first couple hits, but now I'm definitely getting low, so I think I'll just sell my goodies to Halder. Oh, yay, look at that. We can get some fishing bait. Diverger circle is definitely... Circlet's a lot more expensive. I'll have to wait a bit for that one. I'm still rested, so my health should be going up here a little bit. There we go. Yay, bye-bye, troll. And Great Orf. Now we can get some more coins and some more troll hide for whenever I get around to upgrading my workbench there to allow for some more, some better troll hide armor. And I'll take the troll trophy because we can actually make fishing bait out of it. If I'm mistaken, I think we can make fishing bait, but... Ah, hey. I don't know how to pronounce your name quite correctly. Fati? I don't know. I doubt that's right. So tell me how to pronounce your name. But welcome into the stream. Hello, hello. Usually I try to pronounce names correctly, but that one seems like a hard one. Chisel, do you know Outward Game? I do not, actually. I'll have to look it up after. I watched a YouTube short, and it was so true. Valheim new player, and he spent the entire time playing looking for the traitor. It was on the other side of the map. Yeah, the traitor can sometimes be a hard thing to find. I got lucky with this one to find it over here, but to be honest, I'd prefer to find it a little more central. So, you know, maybe next time when we refresh the seed, once I kind of, you know, get more through the Iron Age, Maybe I'll find it like somewhere up here. Who knows? Or maybe I'll find it back in this same spot, but it definitely worked out. I'm glad I found it this early in the game. You pronounced it right? Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, I'm surprised. I usually don't pronounce... Like, well, yeah. I had a feeling that was going to be totally butchered, but I'm happy. I'm glad I pronounced it right. Cool. Alright, so yeah, we've got a little bit of coins. We're like halfway there to getting the Diverger Circlet. That'd be cool. More troll hide to add to the stack. And we eliminated all our other valuables by just turning them into coins, which can all just stack with each other, which is really good. Outward is amazing, but I'm not sure you're going to like it. It's much more adventure and less creativity. Huh, okay. I'll have to look it up either way. Because I like adventure as well. I mean, the creativity side of things, you guys are definitely right. I love the creativity, the building, that kind of thing. But adventure, like anything adventure, survival, creativity, building, that's up my alley, that's for sure. So I'll have to, yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out. For now, like I said, it'll mostly be Valheim. I can't be adding too many games to my repertoire, so to speak, because I like to have like few games that are quality games that I really enjoy. And I'd be too busy if I had so many games that I was into. So I feel like I'd be going down a rabbit hole if I got too much into it. It's mostly survival. Okay, cool. I mean, maybe I have heard of it now that you mentioned, but I'll have to, maybe I saw like a video about it in my recommended feed at one point. Never actually watched the video, but I'll have to check it out. Be worth it. Alright, cool. So we've got, oh wait, I thought these were 6 troll hide to craft, or maybe the hood is 6 troll hide. Yeah, the hood is 6 troll hide, okay. Because these guys are only 5. I thought I remembered them being 6, but that's cool. I don't want to make more, I just want to upgrade what I already have, which needs obsidian. So I won't go for obsidian in this stream, but I think maybe next stream we could try to get some obsidian. That would be cool. Get some of that. Alright, we've got wood. We don't have stone, but I've got the troll hide, which I can deposit up here. You want to play a Soul Lake game. Just kill and increase my armors and powers. Not into building things. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, I've got a friend who's like that. We tried playing some Valheim, and he definitely is more for the action games, where yeah, it's more about like upgrading armor, weapons, that kind of stuff. Always on like adventure quests and things. But I'm definitely one for the more relaxed building. I guess it's different for everyone. 50 wood equals 100. You can hold 225 pieces. That's how much you can hold, including... Oh yeah, for the belt. Uh-huh. Valheim is a little like that, but you can cheese bosses and you add the building. Yeah, definitely. If you don't cheese the bosses, Valheim definitely puts up a challenge. I will say that. There are the action-packed side of... Yeah, there is that action-packed side of Valheim with the fighting, the upgrading weapons. This actually looks really cool. I love the look of the troll hide armor mixed with the iron. That looks really cool. But yeah, there's all kinds of fun stuff for Valheim. Some days it's relaxing, some days there's a lot going on. So I think I am going to be using this shield now, the iron buckler, so we can go ahead and put the bronze one. I think I've got the top chest that has, or no. What chest had some of my armor or other things in it? I think that's actually back at Warhaven, so I'm gonna go back there and just put my bronze buckler with the rest of my old armor, which will work out well. So I'll be keeping all of it, that's for sure. Yeah, here's all my old stuff. Look at all that. All my crude things. My Santa hat, fishing rod. That's all good. Oh, we do have some more coins over here. I may as well just bring those over to consolidate them with the rest of my stuff. Alright, and I'll put my bronze buckler, add that to the collection. I'm wondering if I had any other valuables, though, over here that I'd want to take with me, just while I'm checking through things. Looks like probably not, but I'm not sure. Got a lot of wood over here, actually. That's good to know. Yeah, no valuables over here. Got a couple more chests upstairs, though, that I might have. Oh, that's just more tools. That's my... Yeah, I've got my brother's fishing rod was in one of these chests, too. See, I'll actually leave these coins here. I don't know if those are my brother's or not, and so I may as well just give him some to buy something. I think he already got something. He already got the belt or something, but well, I'll just bring them with, just so that all the coins are in one spot. That would probably make the most sense. Valheim was very sweet graphics, etc., but in my country our currency sucks. Turkey. So I'm gonna buy Outward or Valheim. My choice would be Outward, but in future, yeah, for Valheim. Yeah, definitely. Valheim's a beautiful graphics game. That's definitely one of the biggest things that got me into it, was the graphics. Because like I said, before Valheim, I was into Minecraft for a bit, and after I realized that Valheim had so many building pieces, especially after all the updates that have been coming out. Like, the first time I played Valheim was back when we just had, like, some planks to build with. It was, like, super rudimentary. There was, like, the Black Forest, the meadows, and the mountains, which had a few wolves in them. But it was, yeah, it was super, like, very long time ago. But then, as all the updates started coming out, I just, like, kind of backed off of Minecraft because the graphics in this game are stunning compared to Minecraft. Unless you use like Minecraft with shaders and textures and all this other stuff that just lags the game down. I just love the fact that Valheim is not block-based and it's so much more adventurous than Minecraft. I just enjoy that part of it. More creative than Minecraft, essentially. More interesting, better fighting style. Because Minecraft, it's a bunch of blocks. You just build, like, whatever. And Valheim is very, Valheim is a very, you know, all these different shaped building pieces. So you really have to use, like, gotta use some brain power sometimes to think of, like, how all the building pieces fit together in the right way, to make whatever it is you want to make. And that can be a challenge that can be kind of fun sometimes. Jizzle has a very chill gaming and a nice chat. I can't quit. Yeah, I love the community here. It's really awesome. Ervis, hopefully I pronounced your name right as well. Let me know if I didn't. But welcome into the stream. Love your house. Wish I could build mine like that. Yeah, well, check out the other episodes of the Wilderheim series, because I pretty much built a lot of this on stream or on video. Feel free to take any inspiration you want, especially this overlapping log trick, all that stuff. Some of it's pretty challenging. I might actually do another video separate about building a log cabin with this overlapping log and getting the roof overhang right, stuff like that. But yeah, this was a more difficult starter house, that's for sure, but it definitely turned out nice. I'm glad you like it. Glad it's inspiring. Valheim has its one type of graphics, like a beautiful luxury kind of thing. Yeah, Valheim is really cool in that sense, that it's all like artistic based. There's a lot of other games that try to be as realistic as possible with the graphics, whereas Valheim really utilizes like its own style of graphics, which I really appreciate actually, because sometimes games that look too realistic are like too fake if they're too realistic, if you know what I mean. To where I actually appreciate the Valheim graphics, or graphics that are like very purposeful, you know, like Sea of Thieves is another one with fairly nice graphics that were very like stylized for that game. I like stuff like that. Of course, my first choice is Elden Ring, but it's super expensive. Yeah, Elden Ring, I've heard good things about that one, too. Got a couple friends that play that one. Since Microsoft quit letting me into my own Minecraft account, I fully abandoned Minecraft. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah. That's, I've had stuff with... Yeah, and the whole, like, migration thing. They started getting all, like, you know, tons of these, like, hackers and stuff trying to, like, cheat the game and all this other stuff. I was like, I just kind of got fed up. It was a bit more of a toxic community as well. I really like the community around Valheim. It's another thing. There's a lot of great games with great communities. And that's another, like, deciding factor for what I'm going to end up streaming or doing videos about. Would love to see a video on that. Awesome, yeah. I'd be happy to do, like, a log cabin building tutorial with dev commands, just, like, going over the details in an easier way for you guys to follow if you like the log cabin style. Do you realize that the iron buckler has different texture than the other bucklers? It definitely does. It's got like the little, got those little dots around it. It looks really cool. I really like the look of it, actually. Yeah, the iron buckler's a cool one. Definitely looks nice. And a little rim around it, too. You love Valheim community, super chill. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's a great community. And there, like I said, there's a lot of great games with great communities. But I've definitely noticed an awesome community with Valheim. And because I like started so early, I just really got to know some of the developers and some of the people, you know, doing it. You know, people like Kongville and stuff. Like, he's been around for a while. Lots of, yeah, lots of fun members of the community. Smitty Survival, Versag. Yeah, lots of cool. Jarek the Viking. Lots of cool channels that I've been following that also have great communities. It's pretty cool. I know Erica's been here for a while. I don't know if she's still here right now in the chat, but I think she's probably off to bed. This is a later time for her to be joining. By the way, you have 1 gigabyte. I can't imagine. Oh yeah, so like Valheim is nice because it is low on. It hardly takes any storage. You know, like I've got like I just downloaded the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga because it was a classic. It was the very first game I ever played, and so I'll play it with my dad and my brother, just chilling on like a Friday night sometimes, and I downloaded that, and it's like 36 gigabytes, and Valheim is like just over a gigabyte. It's crazy how optimized it is for space. That's for sure. It's kind of nice. No worries for your English. I totally, like, I'm glad you're chatting and glad to have you here. Just hope you can understand me, and I can try to do my best to understand you. I love all the different places we have people coming from. It's super cool. And it's already nighttime again in Valheim. You know the devs? Where are they from? It's like an indie company? Yeah, it's definitely a very small, like, indie game sort of a thing. I haven't personally met the devs in terms of becoming friends with them, but you know, I've messaged them in the past. Like, a lot of them know who I am. It's fun. It's a really cool thing because a lot of like bigger games and stuff, you know, you just never get to know the devs. And even Valheim itself, like, they have their big Discord server, where a lot of interaction and greatness happens over there too. So it's just a really kind, respectful, creative community that I just have really enjoyed over the last 2 years that I've played it. I guess it's like been a little over 2 years at this point. Pretty much all of the Ravens on Ravenheim are awesome people. Yep, definitely. That Ravenheim series was definitely a big one. Got to know a lot of people through that. I didn't actually play in that, but definitely a lot of the people I mentioned were in that series from when that started up. That was a lot of fun with Christy and stuff. Appreciate it. Nice, yeah. I'm pretty sad. I bought recently more storage for my PC. Cost $125. Understand Amazon being Amazon, but like, calm down. Yeah, computer stuff is expensive. There's no doubt about that. Supply and demand. Just about anything in that realm, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm playing on my tablet now. My desktop is good, but I just don't have the best graphics on it anymore. And the tablet just seems to work. It's like convenient. I can bring it anywhere, stream from anywhere, and it runs Valheim and records it. So good enough for me for now. I don't have the fanciest stuff, but it works out. If I ever end up needing more, better equipment, I'll get it down the road, but who knows. Devs are really nice people, really chill and down to earth, definitely. Yeah, they're super awesome. They're so great about feedback, about taking constructive criticism and all this stuff. I mean, it's a big thing to develop a game, you know, and they really stay centered about it, and that's a really good skill. They're very mature, awesome, friendly, respectful. Them and the whole community, I really enjoyed it. Thanks for the positive feedback. Yeah. Oh, that's great to know. I wasn't aware of the Discord and that you could get in touch with the devs. That's amazing. Yeah, so like you can't always get in touch with the devs. I mean, they're pretty busy a lot of the time. But like if you join the public test branch of Valheim, you know, they'll read messages and stuff in the Discord chat. And you know, you can put suggestions in, all that kind of stuff. And they'll usually get around to it, especially Smithy. He's online a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So yeah, be sure to check out their Discord. I've also got a link to my Discord server in the description of this video and all my other videos if you guys want to join that. Trying to get a good little community going over there aside from YouTube. It's very small and starting out right now, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. Personally had very little interaction with them, but what I've had has been great. Definitely. Try 10, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm guessing that's, yeah, because where you're from in the world, that's... I think that's a donation. A $10 donation. Or 10 type of currency. I actually haven't gotten that notification before. But I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I definitely appreciate that a lot. We've also got Lorik Raven's Blood from last stream, a couple streams ago as well, who gave a donation. So, crazy shout out to you guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Is it possible, or it's possible to stop gatherables to stop growing? Like that thistle there? Ah, yeah, I see what you're saying. So, no, it's not, sadly. Things that grow will just always grow. The best advice that I'd have is to do something like I did in the cellar here, to where I built the stone over the mushrooms so that they don't, like, pop through. But yeah, the stuff will always grow or respawn or things like that. Regardless, sadly you can't really stop that from happening. It'll just always grow in the spot that it grows, even after you terraform it and all that kind of thing. But sometimes it can actually be really nice, because that kind of thing, sometimes I'll choose like a location based on the fact that those little branches will respawn on the ground by the fireplace, so that it's like an infinite wood. I can keep picking the branches up and putting them in the fire, which is kind of a cool thing. It can work out in my favor sometimes. There's the blue fog in the black forest biome. Does it go away if you build there? No. So it's the weather. Today it's just a little more foggy outside. But yeah, it always like cycles through. Some days it's foggy, some days it's rainy. If you're new to Valheim, the weather is kind of like normal. Some days it's super sunny and clear. All kinds of stuff like that. Some days you get like a big thunderstorm. And some days it's like super misty. and depending on the biome you're in, the weather can be different. So it's kind of kind of fun that way. Turkish lira, apparently. I wasn't sure what try was either. Yeah, same. Yeah, I so appreciate it though. I didn't actually know what that was, so I was like trying to think in my mind. I was like, oh, that is probably a different currency. But yeah, I really appreciate the donation. That's really cool. That's the first I've had in that from that part of the world. Look at that. We've got a little perch, I think is how I pronounce that one. Another fish that jumped on the boat. See, that's the nice thing about the longship too. We can just start passively collecting fish as they jump onto it. That's cool. Yeah, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. You could also mine the ground down a little bit so it doesn't pop up through the floor. This is very true. Yeah, that's a good way to work around it if you don't want it to kind of grow through your floor with things like that. Definitely true. April, how's it going? Welcome into the stream, the later part of the stream. I'll probably be ending shortly, but I'm glad to have you. Hope you have a wonderful game day. See you soon. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining, Fatih. And thank you for the donation. I so appreciate having you for a bit of the stream. That's awesome. Yeah, it'll be great to do some later streams like this. And then sometimes I'll do earlier streams so that all of you guys can have some time that works for you to be able to join and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna try that since I don't want to rebuild everything. Yeah, definitely. Gaming with Christy recently posted a video about a website where you can look up the day and weather. Yep, I saw that one. That's a great video. So yeah, those of you who want to check that out, it's like a little weather app for Valheim, essentially, where it'll like you input the day that you're on and it'll tell you the weather forecast, which is like the direction of the wind, everything like that. It's kind of a cool idea, actually. Just had a big brain idea. What if you built a bridge from where you are to the swamps so you can get iron with the cart? That could be really, I did actually think about that. So you kind of read my mind on that. I was thinking about doing a long bridge over to the swamps there. I can't get iron on the swamps over there because those ones are super small. You can see how tiny those swamps are, and there's not a crypt in them. But yeah, if there was iron, I would think about doing like some cool bridge or some like island hopping or something to get over there easier. Either way, it's pretty close, but yeah, that could be a lot of fun actually, especially when I find like a better location, you know, over here or something. Who knows what I'll end up doing with little bridges and landscaping. Greetings from England. Yeah, that's awesome. I love the variety right now. We've got people from all over the world. Yeah, welcome, April. That's awesome. Definitely awesome. It seems to be that way when I stream at a later time, my time. It's almost a lot of my subscribers and everything else from other sides of the world can join, and I always like to be able to do that every now and then. Which ends up working out really well. But yeah, with that, I think I'm going to wrap up this episode pretty soon. It was a long one, but I think it was awesome. This was like the chillest one I've had in a while because not much adventuring, just a bit of finishing up stuff around the house. We kind of finished up that workshop, finished up the cellar here. Obviously I gotta add some more chests, but it's all set in stone, no pun intended. But I definitely like how some stuff was turning out here. Usually think of doing paths or bridges to get materials faster. Then I realized that making the infrastructure is more costly than actually running with the boat. Yeah, that's definitely true. I like to be sparing on my paths or terraforming and other things. But yeah. Sorry, didn't get where you're from. I'm from Colorado, so in the United States. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier in the stream, but yeah, glad to have you too. Welcome in. For the very end of the stream, I don't know who of you have been joining like just recently, but I'm about to end. But I'll summarize just kind of what I was talking about earlier in terms of the plans for the future of building. That this big cabin is going to be here for the Iron Age, for a bit of the grindy stuff, and then this world might turn into more of like a resources exploring world. and then I might start another world with the same exact seed that's for the big building and adventure, just so that we can keep some of the other parts of the biomes unexplored for updates to happen. So that's essentially the plan, wrapped up in a nutshell. Don't know what game you play, but I like to watch it live. Yeah, it's Valheim. It's a super awesome game. You should definitely check it out. It's a fun one. But yeah, I'll be doing lots more streams. Yeah, this is like what the channel is based around mostly right now is Valheim. Particularly like, yeah, just survival-based adventure games. But it's a great game for building, adventure, playing with friends. Awesome stuff, yeah. Greetings from Brazil. Heck yeah! Brazil. There's another one. That's awesome. Just crashed, lol. Oh no. Awesome. Alright, well, I'm super happy to have had you all here. This was super awesome, super chill stream. So thank you all for those of you who could join. And yeah, if you didn't get to see much of this stream, or if you didn't get to see it at all, then hopefully you enjoy the replay. That'll be up for quite a while. I don't take my streams down anymore because you guys like to kind of see them anytime, which is great. And yeah, be sure to subscribe, comment below. Thanks again for the donation. I appreciate that. And then yeah, Discord server link is in the description. And another thing I'll mention is, yeah, just be sure to keep your eye out on the community section of my YouTube for polls or posts or other little things in between posting content. Just to, yeah, just because I love all the feedback that you guys have given me there for decisions I might be making about where to build, what to do, things like that, and it's been super great. Thanks for the fun stream. Have a great night. See you later, chat. See you later, Kongville. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah. Awesome to have you all here. Greetings from Argentina. Heck yeah. That is awesome. You only play MOBA games. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, Valheim is not there yet, but who knows? Maybe in the future it'll be. Who knows? Good night, Fuchinlan. Glad to have you all here. Alright, I will see you all in episode 18. That's awesome. We are pumping through these, getting lots of stuff done, lots of creative juices flowing. This has been a lot of fun. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. All right, cheers, everyone.